Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we are going to work on what I think is going to be a really beautiful necklace using our June Bargain Bead Box Summer Sunrise. Let's turn down and I'll show you what we're going to do. We are going to use our beautiful sun pendant. So let's look down. So we have this wonderful big pile of beads as well as our sun pendant here. The sun pendant can go to the side because we're not going to use it for a while. But I have also got some gold extreme 24 karat medium soft flex beading wire, and I am just going to string right on the wire because I'm not sure how much we're going to need. Now I have sort of decided on a pattern, and we're going to use these 3 of these, or 4. Oh, I guess I have 7. I was thinking, oh yeah, there we go. 3 on either side. And then we're going to, this is our clasp. It came with the kit, so we're going to use it. And I have added a bail and some little ball spacers. Now I'm afraid we're going to run out of the spacers for that came with the kit, but we'll see. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with one of these bigger gold ball spacers. Come on, no kinking up here. I said no. Well, let's get it where it needs to go, and then we will get this unkinked. There we go. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to go to 3 of the little bicones. And between each bicone, I'm going to put one of these itsy bitsy little ball spacers. So, and that is why I kept the whole package of bicones here, because I'm not sure how many I'm going to need. If we run out and we want more length, I will be using the bicones as our length determination. So, tiny little. Now, you guys, I have got to cut my nails. They're too long, so when I try to pick up something tiny like this, it gets underneath my fingernail and then becomes a problem. So now we're going to put on one of these bigger bicones, ball spacers. Then one of the, oops, I dropped a bead, I better find that. And then this guy. Sorry, was looking for that bead. I didn't want to lose it. So then we'll go again with the spacer here. And then the bigger ball spacer. And then the 3 bicones with the tiny ball spacer between. I am going to have to, of course, get out more bicones because I didn't put out enough for this. So now back to the big. Come on, you. Then we're going to go with a pattern of our lantern beads. Now, I will tell you that you'll notice there's 4 styles of colors of lantern beads here, and that is because I took the clear ones out of the Cloudburst box. Then we're gonna put the purple and then the pink, and then we're gonna put one of the yellow star cuts in here, or English cut if you prefer. Well, if I can find the hole, there we go. Then again, and then the green, and the clear. And then we'll put one of the big bicones on again, or I should say the big ball spacer. And then we're going to go to the bicones again. Nope, there's only one out here, so we need to get some more out. Oh, there's another one. And there's one of the tiny ball spacers too. So if we can get it to go on. Now I'm going to put a speed stopper on here while, oh, there's another bicone. So I have just enough for this side. Then we'll go back to this pattern here. So the large bicone, the large spacer. Now this big guy. Now I do need some more bicones, so let's go get those. We'll put a pile of them out because we should need it. We will probably need actually more than that since there's 6 in each of the pattern spots. But in the meantime, let's speed these up some. Definitely going to need some more out. Okay. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, oops, there's a purple one missing. 3 sets here, and we have 1, 2, 3 sets there, so we have enough out here for 4 sets, I think. Oh, there's a green one missing. We will have to see about where I got, what happened to that one. Now the thing I'm worried about is these spacers here, because I use 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 on this, so 6 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4, and that leaves 2 left. Well, we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, we're just going to start stringing these, and see what we get to. So now we are at the bicones and little tiny ball spacer. Now to the bigger ball spacer, and we start our pattern up again, well, the colored ones. So it will be the purple, the spacer, the pink, the spacer, the yellow, the spacer, and I see where my extra green is over here. Then it's the green, spacer, clear. So now we are back to our large and then our bicones again. And again, we're out of the bicones. We'll snitch one from over here until we go back to that side. And back to the big bicone, our big spacer. And then we've got this time to get those bicones out again. Isn't that pretty though? So now we're at this last set of colors. There appears to be extras there. Well, if we have to go to the other side, we will. Come on, pink. There we go. There's your hole. Now here's another set of beads I'm not sure we're going to use, so we'll put that slightly to the side. And now what we're going to do is put on a couple of bicones, but only a couple. And that's because we're going to put on our bail in just a moment. Come on, you guys. Now, I'm going to put a bead stopper here because it's time for our bell. And because it is time for the bell, we're going to need to get a little rubber tubing out. But first, let's measure and see how long this side is so far. Oh, almost 12 inches. Very, very close to 12 inches. So with the bell, it is going to be 12. So I think that's about what we need for each side, is what we've got here. We may add a couple more bicones to the end just to give it a little bit of, so this one isn't right in the back of your neck, but it's all right if it is. But I need to find my rubber tubing really quickly because we want that to go through the bell to keep it from being too low down on the wire. So let's see if I can find that. Ooh, I'm stringing beads everywhere. Gotta be careful here. This is our other side here, of course. Now, if I can't find my rubber tubing, which I should be able to, it's usually right here in front of me, we will put some of these little guys inside the bail to keep it from sliding around too much. So we found the rubber tubing, and all we have to do is pull out a little bit, and we want to slide it into our bell. Hold our finger over here so we get the exact amount, and then just take our flush cutters or a pair of scissors, that'll work too, and cut it right where it's coming out. And then we can put this away. So we only need that little bit. Then we'll slide the rubber tubing down on our wire. And our bail right over the top of that. No rubber tubing go down in there. There we go. Then we'll have our next bicone. Little ball spacer. Bicone. Big ball spacer. Come on, baby, go on there. Okay, so now what we go to is, that rubber tubing looks like it wants to come out some, but if we keep it relatively tight, it should be good. We go back to our pattern, but we're going to go opposite, so it's going to be clear, spacer, green, spacer, yellow, spacer, pink, spacer, and then our purple. Then we'll go to our large ball spacer, and then we're going to the pattern of 3 bicones, little ball spacers between the bicones, and the large one at the end. Then we want the spacer and our big spacer, big ball spacer, bicone, little ball spacer, bicone, little ball spacer, bicone, large ball spacer. Now we're at our pattern again. And there we are. There is our bead strand. Put this baby on this side. So let's see what our length is now that we've got this all strung up. Just shy of 24. Now if we wanted it a teeny touch longer, we could put some more of the bicones up here on this end, like 2 or 3 more, just to give it a little bit more length and bring this one and these down from behind the back. So I think I am going to give it one more turn of the bicones. When I started designing this, I debated whether I wanted to put one of the yellow beads in here, just to add a little bit of something up here. And let's try how that works, see how that works. And then a large one. Sort of like that. And I think I will do that. I like the looks of that. So we will need to get a few more bicones out, but just a few, since we do these in patterns of 3. Baby, go on. And then the large. And I think this is where we're going to end this. This probably added another inch. So, well, we can measure that and find out. Maybe even 1.5 inches. No, it was just about 1 inch probably. So we're at 12 here, and it's only about another 1/2 inch. So once we put on the others over on this side, oops, no going bye-bye, we will get the clasp on, and we can probably cut this wire off now so we can put the other beads on to this side. So we want the yellow one, then the large, then we're going to need to get 3 bicones out, and I'm going to let some of this wire go to over here to this side so that we can have some space over here. So we need 3 more bicones. 1, 2, and 3. Come on, baby. I'm going to cut this extra wire off. It's annoying me. So, back in the bag, because this word should be done with you now. Now we just need to put these bicones on. I can tell you when we crimp these, the wire will definitely not go back through the tiny ball spacers. They might through the bigger one, but I don't know for sure. So there's that all finished. Get these little spacers put away so they don't get thrown all over the place. And we just have a few more things to do, which is namely put on our magnet clasp and then hook on our sun down here to our bell. So there's our sun. Well, we'll see. So let's get some crimps out and we will put this baby together. So here's some gold crimps. I don't need 4, only 2. Now this clasp comes with some jump rings on it. And ordinarily I would take those off and use oval ones, but they look like they might be some pretty darn good little jump rings, so I'm going to leave them on, and we will hook this baby onto here. I think they either might be locking jump rings or they might be welded jump rings. I'm not sure which, but they look like the break is pretty well sealed. Come on, you should go through here. There we go. Since this is the first side, I can just not have to worry about where it's sitting at. Now, make sure I get it right in the middle. There we go, that's better. Yeah, definitely better. That one is perfect. Okay, so slide you guys up here. Oh, come on, wire, come down here. Why are you hanging up there? Okay, up and over. Come on, up and over. Okay, now we'll cut this extra wire. And slide all the beads over there. So we'll get this second one crimped. There we go. Just make sure she's down where she should be. That looks good. So now we'll get in here and crimp this last crimp. Make sure it's in the middle and squish. Turn it. And she's pretty good. So cut this extra line off. There's our beaded portion. Now we just have to hook our sun on. Now our sun also has a jump ring on it, though this one, since I have to open it, I will probably switch to an oval. So we'll get an oval out. We only need one. And we will get our pliers and we will take this jump ring off. And put it on with an oval. And there we go. There is our pendant. These are our little odds and end extras right here. These can go back in with the rest. And there is our necklace. Isn't that pretty? Didn't that turn out nicely? We'll put these extra bits in one of our little envelopes here. And take them back to our corrugated spacers, faceted. Okay, we used all of these things up. Oh, actually, I think I still have a few over beads from our last project, our bracelet that we made, that are here behind me here. So we will just put these beads in there and take them and put them back in their respective places. But in the meantime, they can go in this baggie with this so they don't get lost. So there is our pretty finished bracelet. Sorry, this is the necklace. They made the bracelet the other day. Isn't it pretty? Hope you enjoyed making this with me. So there we go. There is our beautiful necklace using our sun pendant and a lot of our pretty beads from our summer sunrise kit from Bargain Bead Box. So isn't that pretty? Now it did end up being, I think, 25 inches, which means it's big enough to just go over your head if you wanted to not use the clasp. And I like its length. Where's those finished? Yeah, the coins are way up here. Still in the back, even with the other little bit. But our colored ones came to the front of our neck here, so that's nice. But yes, I think it turned out really pretty. Let's back me up some so you can see more of it. See. Isn't that pretty? This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been using beads and the sun pendant from our bargain bead box for June summer sunrise. Isn't that gorgeous? We'll see you later. Bye-bye.